Hello everybody, Derek Davenport here, and today I'm going to be walking you through my own gua sha practice using the Brilliancy from COSMEDIX. So if you watched my live, this product just launched recently. It's a beautiful brightening face oil. It's going to help with pigmentation, overall dryness, and helps with fighting signs of aging too. So the first thing I like to do with gua sha is I like to, of course, get centered in. So gua sha dates back to the Paleolithic period when they used a lot of stone tools to move a lot of that lymphatic system and get everything flowing out of the body. So they understood the systems and getting rid of those toxins and pollutions that the lymphatic system can hold, getting it flushed out and getting it flowing correctly. So for me, I explain the lymphatic system as essentially a river that flows through our body. So if you think of a river or a stream close to you, if a river or a stream gets backed up with dirt, debris, sticks, it just continues to build up and build up and build up. And some of our major health challenges are from our lymphatic system not working properly. So by incorporating gua sha into your own practice, you're going to help fight signs of aging, help penetrate product deeper into the skin, and then of course for your clients, you're going to be doing the same. This is great for anyone that of course is focused on aging. I like to incorporate into any of my acne clients that we need to flush all those toxins out, or anyone that just wants an overall relaxation facial. Gua sha is a great additive. So I have my relaxing music going, so I like to really get centered in. Visualization is super key. Anytime you're working with your own skin or anyone else's skin, visualize what you want your skin to look like overall, whether it's brighter, clear. The brain is a powerful tool, and so by having those visualizations, you're jump starting the body into accomplishing and getting closer to what you're visualizing. So I'm gonna start with Benefit Balance. This is an antioxidant rich toner, so I'm just gonna take some deep breaths here, get centered in. Feel free, you can do a little temple work just to get relaxed. So normally, if I'm just using Brilliancy for just my daily routine, I'm not doing my gua sha practice, I'm gonna use about half a dropper. When I'm doing gua sha, because I am gonna be working neck and shoulders and full face, I'm gonna use the whole entire dropper. And you might need a little more. I am gonna do my neck and shoulders because I'm gonna show you how you can relieve tension and pain for your clients. If they are coming in for pain, discomfort, or have any of that, we can do a lot of that. And I'm gonna work the back of my neck here too. I'm actually going to take this off. Okay. All right, so the first thing I like to do is just get the skin warmed up. When I'm teaching massage techniques and movements, the number one thing that's key is that our hands were they were designed to fit into all the little nooks and crannies. So don't be afraid to use your palms. Get the skin nice and warmed up, get the blood flowing, get that circulation going. This is a great practice that I like to do at least once a week. Okay. So we're first just gonna start with the neck area. So I'm using Muka Eye Jasper. You can use, there's so many different ones out there. I prefer this one because it does help with aging. It helps, the properties in here are good for boosting the immune system too. So I'm gonna use this bigger edge here. I'm just gonna slide down and I'm gonna give a little wiggle right here in the hollows. I'm just gonna move all of that down. And I like to do about 4 passes in each area. You want to go at about a 45-degree angle. You don't want to go straight on, that can be a little uncomfortable. So that 45-degree angle, just make sure you have a really nice glide. You're getting everything moved. So if I'm moving up to the face and I'm working on the mandibles here, I like to use this area here. Now just remember, you can use whatever's comfortable for you. I'm just teaching you my practice for Gua Sha. And so what I'm gonna do is, I'm going to gently slide, and then I'm going to bring it all down. So I can feel a little tension through here. So what I'll do is if I feel tension, I'll go through with my scraper and I'll just break that tension up. Now I do it nice and gentle, so it's not going to hurt. But if you have clients that are a little sensitive, then of course don't do this, but and I'm keeping my finger here to hold the skin taut. And I'm gonna work one half of the face and I'll go to the other. So we're gonna be working through this area here. There's a few different ways that you can use this. You can take this area here and you're just gonna bring it back. So you're using the whole thing. I'm still keeping it at that 45-degree angle. So another way that you're going to work this area is we're gonna lift the cheeks and get them back in place. So we have over 40 face muscles that get neglected and they just slowly with gravity just start to fall. So we're gonna push all of that back into place. So I'm going to anchor my Gua Sha tool here and I'm going to slide up and I'm just going to work this and push it back up into place. I'm just wiggling here to loosen any tension that might be there. You can see I'm grabbing quite a bit of this cheek area. So you see all of this muscle? This should all be up here. So we're gonna push all of that back into place. So when you're working, I do like to work this area. You just wanna be very gentle. So I'm gonna take this here and I'm just going to slide out and then bring it down. If you want to, you can bring it all the way down and drain it. And you can actually feel this starting to drain through here, which is pretty amazing. So now I'm gonna switch to this end here on mine for the brows. So I'm just going to lift and get those brows back where they're supposed to be. And I'm just draining right over to here. Now, so you can see here I have what I like to call my wisdom wrinkles. We're going to break those up. So we're always going to work opposite of the wrinkles. So I'm going to take this and I like to pull here and I'm going to use my scraper tool. And I'm just going to scrape into those wrinkles here to break them up. Now you can use your fingers also to break those up. But again, since we're working with our Gua Sha tool, just gonna do some scraping. Now it's totally normal to see the redness start to show up when you are doing Gua Sha. It's totally fine. That means you're just getting the circulation flowing. We're gonna pull up to the top here and we're just going to drain up here. You can extend how many times you do these. If you're wanting to do a longer self-care session, you're more than welcome to do so. couple more here. Okay. So now going over to this side, we've already drained down here. So now we're just gonna work that mandible again. So I felt a little tension right through here, so I'm gonna take my scraper. I'm just gonna break that up. Again, we're going to flip this, and then we're just going to bring all of this up where it's supposed to be. Now I'm demonstrating this with the Brilliancy, but of course, you can use your favorite serums mixed with your favorite toner. And then your serums just need to go on before your oils. So you would put your serum on, and then you would go and put your vitamin C or your Brilliancy on. Okay, now I'm gonna go up to the eyebrow here. Holding this down with this other hand here. Now, if you can use both hands. I'm not so great with my left hand on this side. Okay. So then we're gonna go over here, and again, we're just gonna scrape opposite of those wrinkles. Just working on getting those released, and then we are going to slide up into the hairline. Okay. So that's the face. Of course, when you're working with clients, I take a little bit longer. And if you're in a hurry, you can do that quick little bit, or you can extend how long you move things around. So now I'm gonna show you working the shoulder here. If your client comes in and is having any neck pain, of course, work within your scope of practice. So if you don't feel comfortable, of course, don't do it. But I do like to work the full décolleté in the neck for my more relaxation facials. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take, let me see if I can do this with my left hand. So I'm gonna take the scraper part of my gua sha, and I'm just gonna scrape along this area here. It's gonna help break all of that up, all that tension. You are going to see that redness start to come up. Work at your client's comfort level. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna flush everything down. So still keeping it at that 45 degrees. And so now we're gonna move over to the other side here. So I'm just going to scrape. This feels really, really good on the neck. especially if your client is someone who is at a desk a lot. This works wonders for them. So you can see I'm nice and red. Again, keeping that 45-degree angle. Just gonna move everything down. Okay, so the last technique that I want to show you is if your client has this area under here is a big focus of theirs, so that neck area, you can actually take, and this is whatever side you want to do, is you can come through here and you can push it down. This actually slides right over the throat area. You can also bring it up and wiggle it out too. So I'm holding tight here, but I'm gonna move this and I'm just going to gently wiggle it out. Just through here. So you notice I'm not going all the way down here. I'm just working this area of concern here. And then of course you can go back through and flush it. Okay guys, so there you go. That is my gua sha practice for at home and in the treatment room. If you have any other questions, DM us, we will get back to you. And if you want any one-on-one training, let us know. We can set up a video call and we can get you trained one-on-one. So thanks for watching and we'll see you soon.